Okay, so I have finally seen Pearl. I finished it last night. It was very much the beginning of The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy. And if you're really sick in the head, you could make the dogs. There's only one mention of a dog in the movie. Anyway, um, Pearl was not as good as X. X like executed the 70s whoop-dee industry and 70s horror. It locked it in. Now, Pearl tries to put in, like, I guess it feels more like Psycho, the movie Psycho. It tries to wrap Psycho into the Wizard of Oz, the beginning. It's very bright colors, very. And I know that Wizard of Oz originally started with gray and then went to color, but I'm saying the colors were bright and lively, and she looked like Dorothy, and there was a lot of things like Norman Bates with her. The mother's speech about why she won't let her do what she wants to do was compelling. I actually loved the mother in this. But X was just better. I've seen fantasy horror film that looked like a children's book before, and I didn't connect with it as much. X, I was like, you knew all of the you know the formula well. If you actually watch horror films from the 70s, you'll know and understand the formula well, and they brought that to life in the 2020s. So that was awesome. The time period of I guess it's 1908, is World War One, not World War Two, World War One, and people dealing with, I guess it was the Spanish flu. It's connecting us with COVID, and I did connect with that very well, because no one was going to the movie theaters or anything like that. But it's just not as good. And I know that Maxine is the end of the trilogy, and that came out this summer. I caught a preview for that right after I watched Pearl, and I'm not really excited with the looks. I mean, part of it is the fashion. You know, Fashion had a huge part of X, and fashion had a huge part in Pearl. It just does. I mean, a lot of fashionistas will say, "Oh, no, I don't see it," but I do. I see I do see a nod to fashion during those time periods, and I saw the nod to fashion for the 80s, but it was the looks that I don't like so much. So I don't know. I hope Maxine is good, because I'm pretty sure it's a continuance of what happened in X. And if you've watched X and you saw how it ends, and you see that there was a backstory that we didn't even realize was going on, I hope they expand on that. But I can wait to see it. There's a land that I heard of once in a lullaby.